The day is finally here. Today is the day that I am announcing the launch of my new company, Fancy Fringe. Clip, clip, bang, bang. So 5 years ago, I decided to go on a crazy whim and start the journey of my company, Fancy Hair. At the time, it was probably one of the craziest and most daring things that I've ever done in my life. I had no idea where it would take me. And 5 years later, here I am. Our company has grown internationally. We have customers from all over the world. We have 3 distribution centers in North America. So it has been a whirlwind. And 5 years later, here I am launching my second company. This is going to be a sister company to Fancy Hair, and it is called Fancy Fringe. So some of you guys who follow me over on Instagram and on YouTube probably heard me mention a few times that I have been working to perfect the most incredible, high quality, seamless clip-in bangs on the market. And after working on it and perfecting it for a year and 4 prototypes later, here we are with the most incredible bangs I could ever have dreamed of. So this is Fancy Hair. This has been my baby for the last 5 years. It has come a long, long way. If anyone has been a customer of Fancy Hair from day one, you know that this has not been the original packaging. This was updated and upgraded about a year or 2 into my business. And it's this beautiful white sturdy box that you can also use as a storage box for your Fancy Hair extensions. And this is Fancy Hair's little sister, Fancy Fringe. So as you can see, it's a very, very similar design. It's a matte white sleeve that you can also use to store your fancy fringe. So all of our packaging is double duty, so it's super convenient and incredible for the environment. So just like my story with Fancy Hair, I really felt like there was a need for super high quality, seamless clip-in bangs in the market that would look exactly like your real hair, would be completely undetectable. And what I love most about these bangs is that there is no commitment, no maintenance. So if you want to switch up your look in a couple of seconds, all you have to do is clip them in and off you go. And just like Fancy Hair, Fancy Fringe is made out of 100% Remy human hair. We only source the highest quality human hair, and of course all of our hair is ethically sourced. So there is absolutely no need to be concerned about where the hair is coming from. You can feel good about wearing them and confident that no one will be able to tell that you are wearing clip-in bangs. And not only is our hair ethically sourced, but the working conditions of the employees that make Fancy Hair and Fancy Fringe is safe and clean and fair. And anytime you support Fancy Hair or Fancy Fringe, you're also supporting these women in need who are making these hair extensions and their families. So I want to show you guys a super close up of one of our fringe so you guys can see the quality and the workmanship and how much love goes into creating Fancy Fringe and also Fancy Hair. So this is our spicy auburn shade. As you can see, it is a beautiful kind of aubergine shade. And this is the back. All of the wefts are triple reinforced to minimize shedding, and everything is reinforced on lace wefts, just like Fancy Hair. We also use the exact same clips that come on Fancy Hair, except these are a little bit smaller, so they are more discreet and are more comfortable to wear. So I have done a ton of research to make sure that I create the most flattering clip-in bangs on the market. And the way that Fancy Fringe has been designed, it's going to complement most face shapes and most face lengths. Now, of course, there's always an exception. My mom, for example, has a smaller forehead, so I had to trim them to her face shape, and now that they're trimmed and styled, all she has to do is clip them in and go. I also have a friend that has a longer forehead, and she's able to wear these perfectly without any trimming or styling whatsoever. I personally have a medium-sized forehead, so I can wear these right out of the packaging without doing anything to them if I wear them kind of side swept. But if I want to wear them more straight on like I am today, I did have to trim them just a tiny bit so they're not poking my eyes out. But it's super easy to do. If you don't feel comfortable doing it yourself, you can easily take them to any hairdresser, and it's going to take like 5-10 minutes to cut them to your face length and face shape, and then after that all you have to do is clip them in and go. If you guys want to learn more about how to style Fancy Fringe and how to make them fit your face shape perfectly, I did also upload a video to the Fancy Hair Tutorials channel going into more detail on how to do that. But there is a ton of information on fancyfringe.com foam. We also have swatches to help you with color matching. So everything you need to know is right on the website. I'm gonna leave it across the screen here and also in my description box down below. And before you guys go, I wanted to let you know that I am doing a Fancy Fringe giveaway on this channel and also on the Fancy Hair Tutorials channel. So you have 2 chances to win. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel and also the Fancy Hair Tutorials channel. So there's going to be 5 winners on this channel and 5 winners on the Fancy Hair Tutorials channel. So if you guys are interested in winning a free set of Fancy Fringe in any shade that you desire, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel and also subscribe to the Fancy Hair Tutorials channel. Make sure you are following the Fancy Hair & Co Instagram account. And then once you've done that, leave a comment on this video with your Instagram handle so that I can verify that you have done all of those steps. I will leave all of the other rules and exclusions in the description box down below, so make sure that you check that out before you go. And that's it, guys. I am so excited for you to try these out, and I'm so happy that finally we are here after a year of working on these. They are finally ready to launch to the world, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think of it. So thank you so much for all of your love and support. You have no idea how much it means to me, and I hope to continue to surprise you guys with new products and new things that I am super passionate about. Don't forget to check out my video on the Fancy Hair Tutorials channel for more information about Fancy Fringe if you're interested. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next one.